Oh, a new cooking channel. No, this is not going to be a cooking channel. This is a do whatever I feel like doing channel. What's up, pipsqueaks? Welcome back to my channel where I do whatever I want because I can and I feel like it. Today, it's April, which means graduation is happening for some. Not for me, unfortunately. I went on a study abroad and I took a couple classes I didn't need, and here we are. I graduate in December, but I have a lot of friends that are graduating this month, so we're gonna make BYU sugar cookies because I feel like it. So now this is gonna be a two-parter for me, not for you, because I'm gonna make the cookies today and then we're gonna make the icing tomorrow and frost them tomorrow so that the cookies have time to cool down. Also, I don't need any advice, okay? Don't come for me in the comments if I do something different than you would do it. I never claimed to be a baker. Never said I was good at it either, okay? I have no clue where this recipe is from, but here's the recipe. If you want to take a picture or a screenshot or something, it's a good recipe. Every time I make it, the sugar cookies come out perfect. So we need a 1/3 cup butter, a 1/3 cup of shortening, 3/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups all-purpose flour, and 1 recipe for powdered sugar icing. Let's say I only have bread flour, but in my experience, if you replace regular flour with bread flour while making cookies, it actually makes them chewier. Basically, you just put everything together and boom, sugar cookies, okay? This butter is rock hard, so I'm gonna stick in the microwave real quick. Okay, next step, get a bowl. I got a bowl. Beat butter and shortening on medium to high speed for 30 seconds. I don't have a mixer, we're gonna have to do this by hand. Also, I didn't measure the 1/3 of a cup before, so we're just gonna guesstimate. Also, the closer I get to graduation, the more I see the appeal of a PhD and just not having to go into the real world and get a job. 3/4 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of baking powder. Don't let me forget because I put my phone away. 1. And wait. How many was that? I think that was 2. I hope it was 2. And then we need a teaspoon of baking powder. I really hope none of my roommates come home while I'm doing this because I'm learning not to care what other people think, which I have learned means feeling stupid in front of other people, but I'm not quite there yet. And I don't feel stupid right now because no one's around me, but I know as soon as someone comes home, I'm gonna feel stupid for wanting to make a video. But you know what? It's good practice, okay? One of the reasons I make videos is because I enjoy it, but another reason is because I'm a journalism major and pretty much my whole job is making and editing videos, and I need more practice with it. And so making videos is just a good way to practice that. Beat in egg and vanilla. So I don't believe in salmonella poisoning. I think it's a myth because I eat raw eggs all the time and I've never gotten sick from it. Now that all that's done, it's time to start adding the flour. We need 2 cups. So the winter semester's over in just a couple weeks, and then it's like spring, summertime, and I'm gonna have a little more free time. I think, fingers crossed, a little more free time. I never really use my spring and summertime productively. I feel like I just lay around and do nothing. But this year, I really wanna maximize my time and I wanna learn some new things, some new skills. So I'm thinking maybe once a week I can try and learn something new. Like juggling. I've always wanted to learn how to juggle. I just think it'd be like a cool trick to pull out at a party, you know? I also signed up for a figure skating class through BYU. Sounds kind of fun. I'm gonna have a lot of bruises, I know. But I like learning new things and trying new things. Michelle, I can't remember her last name, she does the challenge accepted videos. Oh my gosh, she's living my dream right now. She getting thick. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands and then we're gonna start using our hands because I can't really get more mixed in with the wooden spoon. I know lots of people like to put this on the table and do it, but usually then you have to use even more flour than if you were to just mix it in the bowl. And I try to use just as much flour as the recipe calls for to make it the right consistency. Because you start adding more flour and then it just starts getting dry and flaky, and we don't want that. It's like adult Play-Doh. That's looking pretty good. So I am gonna put some plastic wrap over this, put it in the fridge, and then I'm gonna get the oven and everything else set up, and then we'll take it back out of the fridge. I do currently have 2 finals that I need to be studying for, which you think would take precedent over making cookies on a Friday, but I feel like this is a better use of my time. So we're gonna set the oven at 375. We're gonna let that warm up. That's a lazy way to do it. Here's another tip for when you're making cookies. Instead of flouring a surface and then rolling out the dough, just put like wax paper, parchment paper, plastic wrap, anything. That way you don't have to use any extra flour. So you'll put a layer under and then you'll put a layer over for the rolling pin. But again, don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the Y cookie cutter that we're gonna use that I just found in my drawer. And now we're making cookies. I never really know how thin or thick to make cookies. I kind of just guess. What are some fun hobbies that y'all have picked up, or things that you have learned that you really enjoyed that maybe weren't like super difficult? So I can add it to my list of things that I want to do this summer. I'm sure there's a better way to do this that's safer, but we're just gonna run back and forth. Now they're ready to go in the oven, like I said, 7 minutes max. Otherwise you're gonna burn the cookies and everyone's gonna hate you. And I did 6, because like I said, I like mine a little chewier. So now we wait. Oh, I need a hot pad. And a hot man. Look, they look fat right now, but I promise they're gonna calm down as soon as we take them out. Whoa. Okay. I'm done. I don't know if they're done, but I'm done. Okay, I will be back tomorrow so we can frost the cookies. Okay, so it's actually been like 4 days. My bad, but the cookies are all ready to be frosted. We're just gonna make some royal icing, which is literally just egg whites, powdered sugar, and water. Hopefully I have enough powdered sugar. Oh, slay. There is plenty of powdered sugar. Got our bowl, same bowl, because I cleaned it since then. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it again. Okay, I wanna start, yes, I do. I answered my own question, ignore that. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know how to make royal icing, it's actually super easy. You just need 2 egg whites. Why do we use 2? I don't know. I remember reading a recipe a long time ago, and ever since then I kind of just do the same thing and it tends to work. Also, don't throw away the yolk. There's no reason for that. Make an omelet. And we're just add a dash of vanilla. I'm not measuring anything because I just don't care. That's, oh, okay, well. More like a splash, but whatever. I'm just gonna mix this together real quick. Powdered sugar, it really just depends on what consistency you want for your icing. So if you are this far into the video and you're like, oh, a new cooking channel. No, this is not gonna be a cooking channel. This is a do whatever I feel like doing channel. Okay, so I realize my mistake now. I was not supposed to add vanilla extract to this because now it's not white. So we're actually going to be doing brown and navy blue, which honestly I feel like is kind of a vibe. Happy accidents. This is like Bob Ross cooking over here. Anyway, so this is a vase, I'm pretty sure. Basically, it just makes it easier to fill it. You just fold it over the edge and pull it down. And then we'll just put a couple scoops of this in there. And we're making a mess. Are we surprised? No. we're just gonna twist and put this off to the side for now. And then when we're ready, I'm gonna cut. I'll explain it later. Now the tricky part is going to be turning this cream color into navy blue. I'm gonna start with just some royal blue, and then maybe if we need to, we'll add some black. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I think it makes sense. Oh, that is a very bright blue. We're definitely gonna need to add some black. But we don't want royal, we want navy. Although, I don't know, I'm kind of okay, no, but I'm kind of feeling, I feel like this would look really good with the cream. Okay, you know what? I think I'm vibing with this lighter blue. I think we're gonna stick with it. So this is gonna be way too thick for flooding consistency. So what we're gonna do is just add some water, just a little bit at a time, because a little water can go a long way with this stuff. So literally like a tablespoon at a time. Otherwise we might ruin it and make it the wrong consistency. Okay, and then the way you check consistency is you wanna see how long it takes for it to kind of dissolve back into itself. With the blue color, I actually really like it. Okay, now that our icing is done, I'm gonna go set up the cookies. We lost one.
So I didn't even realize until I was editing this video together that I was so focused on decorating the cookies that I literally just didn't say anything at all. So just enjoy me shutting up for a second.
Okay, I just finished frosting all the cookies right here. This is what they look like. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, I guess. And stay tuned for the next video. Question mark, that's what people say. Like, subscribe, all the things. I don't know what the next video is gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna be. But it's gonna be what I wanna do when I wanna do it. So get over it, and I'll see you next time.